Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi back at Santa Barbara Ducati for another episode of our V2 build series. We're actually getting very, very close on this bike. Today we're gonna be doing a lightweight chain and sprocket on this thing, and I think we're gonna save a few pounds of rotating mass, which is crazy since we've already saved over 7.5 pounds of rotating mass, so we're gonna be pushing that 10 pounds of rotating mass savings, and also we're already over 40 pounds of savings total on this bike. It's gonna be a gem of a bike when we're done. Don't forget you can sign up to be entered to win this bike, patreon.com/Campisi Customs, always the first link in the description below. Let's get started. Also, I did mention in the last video, the bike is at the shop. When I get a chance, I'm gonna bring the Streetfighter down as well, and I'm just gonna keep them here. So if you guys wanna come down to Santa Barbara Ducati and check out the bikes, they will be here on display. Just ask, you know, Preston or Trevor, whoever's here, John, you can come in and check them out. So if you get a bike, a V2 or a Streetfighter, and you wanna put any of the aftermarket parts on them, you can come in here, you can see how they look, check them out on the bikes for yourself. You know, they'll start it up for you. They'll even let you sit on it if you ask. And don't scratch it. But yeah, this is how it looks in its current form. Those custom painted magnesium wheels, white in the back, red in the front, full titanium, Akrapovic exhaust system, the clear clutch. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. All these parts we get for the bike, motomillion.com. You can use my code Campisi to save yourself some money. In the last episode, we did that beautiful smoked double bubble screen along with that carbon quick release gas cap. And man, it's getting close. We literally have chain and sprockets that we're gonna do today. That's gonna replace these guys. Then I've got carbon for here, the front fender and some other places. And then we're gonna do brake and clutch masters on this guy, reservoirs, grips, bar end mirrors, and I think that will be it for this guy. And then I just got confirmation from Full 6 Carbon that they're gonna have carbon fiber for the Streetfighter, hopefully in January, which would be next month as of when I'm filming this video. So we could still get to do our full carbon Streetfighter build, which would make me very, very happy. So I'm excited, guys. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and happy holiday season, and let's roll this puppy out back and get started. All right, we got the bike pushed around back, but I wanted to show you guys Brennan's Scrambler real quick. It's a Triumph, what is it, Bonneville? Bonneville T100. Dude, that's super cool. He's just kind of blacked everything out. He's got a custom seat on that thing. Is that the stock exhaust?
No, so these are aftermarket British custom mufflers.
British customs, yeah.
And wrap the pipes with just black exhaust wrap.
So cool. I even like the styling, dude, with that helmet. That helmet's so badass.
I got it at a pawn shop for 50 bucks.
Really? Start that puppy up.
I had like a showy helmet that was like way nicer. I'm like, this is cool.
No, it fits the style of the bike. Yeah. All right, start it up. Let's hear this thing. That's so badass, dude. Love it. Well, cool, man. Enjoy yourself. Nice to meet you, brother. Yeah. Such a good bike for around town. I love it, dude. And then right behind that, we got two brand new V4 Panigales that just arrived. Looks like one's an S model and then one is a base model. Look at those beauties. Santa Barbara Ducati, if you want a V4 Panigale, come on down. All right, so Teen's just arrived. She went out and got blenders for the whole team. I went with peanut butter chocolate. What did you get?
Power greens.
Power greens. Wow, she's trying to be healthy.
Chocolate, 2 tropical fuzzes, and a power green.
And a power greens.
Trying to give you guys some energy.
Oh, okie dokie. Look at her outfit here. She dressed up for you guys. She got the fit jeans, the white Nikes, and a nice top there that shows the twins.
I know, the shoes and the shirt are brand new.
Yeah, look at you.
Never been worn before.
I'll put her Instagram on the page right here since she dressed up for you guys. All right, what do we got here? Chain and sprocket setup. So
I love this. This Duca bike is
sprocket
beautiful.
Carrier in black, yeah, from Duca bike, and then we went with the red bolts to match.
I wonder why.
The accent pieces. So yeah,
you don't really need me. It's alright.
I know. I guess I don't really need you.
I will unbox this though. So
the chain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Show them what you got
this is black and gold chain, but you'll see that in a second. This is something new that we're trying out. So it's from Sita, I believe. Sita. I don't know how you pronounce that. Made in Italy. Sita. So basically, the deal with these are, it's a high grade aircraft aluminum. And that is, I guess, super strong compared to normal aluminum. So you still get the aluminum lightweight, but you get the strength because of what kind of property the aluminum is. And then they actually anodize it this color. So it's a cool looking gold. This is gonna get covered up mainly by this anyway. But it's gonna be super light, so it should save us a good amount of weight here. Look how cool that's gonna look. And then the black and gold chain.
Look at
boom.
that.
And then the black Duca bike.
Chain.
and then of course the red nuts as well. So I think the first thing we're gonna do is remove the chain and sprocket off the bike, all of the stock setup. We're gonna weigh it and see how much that weighs. We'll weigh it compared to the new setup, and then we'll get it all installed. All right, so it looks like to get to the front sprocket, we gotta remove the bottom panel here. And while we're doing that, I wanna start to get some guesses on weight saving. So Corey, do you have a guess on how much weight we're gonna save with the whole setup?
I say 1.68.
1.68 pounds, John?
I'm gonna do the under. I'm gonna say 1.5.
1.5.
1 1/4.
1 1/4? Christina? Look at her. Me no inglés. That doesn't even make sense. Just throw a number out there.
1.4.
Okay, I'm gonna say 2 pounds. I may or may not have looked it up already prior. All right, guys, we had to take apart a lot of stuff here. Shifter.
Slave.
Oh my gosh. Is that even enough space? Wait a minute.
You used to be able to sneak
No.
out.
Can you even get
Yeah.
that out?
You used to be able to sneak
So-
stuff out here, so you're gonna probably have to.
We're gonna loosen these
loosen
bolts.
these two.
Holy crap, is that why you,
Yeah.
yeah, because now we're getting into frame stuff here.
Yeah, because you can loosen this top one,
Dear
and you're gonna pull it away
God.
just enough to get that
I'm
out
so
there.
glad you guys are doing this.
100 newton meters.
100 newton
do this
meters on
every
that?
day.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, breaking the chain. Here we go. Oh my God. Look at that, it's like Christmas in this bitch, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo! Men and their sparks. I don't know why it gets me excited, but it does. All right, rear sprocket, carrier, everything coming off. Does it feel heavy?
It's heavy.
All right, we're gonna weigh all this.
Margin of charge.
We need to get the chain, the front sprocket, and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go grab the scale. Hold on. All right, so we got all of the stock parts that we're replacing today on the scale, and we're looking at 9.5 pounds, which is a lot heavier than I thought it was gonna be. Let's swap it out for the new stuff. All right, and then we got the new chain and sprocket setup from Manny at Moto Million. Let's take a look here, folks. Under 7 pounds. The other one was 9.5. That means over 2.5 pounds of rotating mass. Plus we had 7.5 pounds with the wheels, but that puts over 10 pounds of rotating mass right there.
It's gonna flip quick.
That's insane. And guess who was the closest on the number? Who could it have been? All right, so we're just putting the new sprocket setup here back together. Loctiting the nuts, the Ducati nuts. The red nuts are gonna go on.
Yep.
Always Loctite your red nuts, boys.
That's the ones.
Doesn't make any sense. We're gonna do it anyway. All right, you got the cush drives swapped over. The what's this thing called?
The drag plate.
Drive plate.
Yeah.
And then the nuts and everything. Look at that, guys. Actually, normally we do Super Sprockets in black, but I actually really like this magnesium color. That looks freaking sick. It's gonna look really good with the black and gold chain too. I get so excited, guys. I get so freaking excited! All right, front sprocket is in position. It's not torqued yet. Next thing we're gonna do is slide in the chain. So actually, before we put the chain on, we're gonna clean this thing off because it comes with way too much wax on it. There's actually wax on this, or is it grease?
It's chain wax.
Chain wax, yeah. So this shit will fly everywhere, and honestly, you don't need nearly this much, especially if you take care of your chains anyway. So what Corey's gonna do is spray it down with some motool chain cleaner and clean a lot of this off, and whatever's left over from there is gonna be totally fine. All right, so back to threading the chain through. Corey was saying that because it's a single-sided swing arm, well, I guess the design of this one, the chain goes through the swing arm. It's like a little mini tunnel bridge in there for the chain. So if you do change the swing arm, you have to cut your chain off. So if you cut your chain off, you need a new chain. So yeah, just typical Ducati, nothing's easy. Look how freaking cool that looks. There's the setup right there, boys.
Boom.
That is badass. Teens, what do you think? Does you like?
Looks good.
She's standing by the heater, look at her. That looks really good. Holy shit. The little things, wait until this is carbon right here with all this carbon. It's gonna be fucking titties in your face, boys. And just when you think it couldn't get any better, guys, I know you probably already finished, but look at this. Round 2, baby. Oh yeah. The Ducati bike axle nut. Not only on this side, but also on this side. All right, so he's got the new chain on. Right now he's got it set up where he wants it. Now he's just getting rid of the part that he doesn't need so he can put the master link on there, and then he can stretch it on out. I don't know, I'm just saying stuff while we watch sparks fly. So I wanted to show you guys this in the last episode, but I totally forgot. John got a tattoo extended down from his arm sleeve there. It's actually really freaking cool. It was super swollen before. It looks like it came down a lot.
I had a fat sausage arm. Looked like it was a stuffed sausage before.
So, sausage arms. I like how he didn't fill it all in. Like, I think sometimes tattoos, when they're almost just outlined, I think they look cooler.
Yeah. It's got about 2 or 3 more hours, but he uses a lot of negative space. His name is
I like that.
Rosspeiler. He's in Vegas.
I think that looks really cool, dude.
Thanks,
that turned out really nice. Nothing like...
Get some.
What?
Right here.
You're gonna get a tattoo across your chest? Yeah? Great. I think that's a great idea.
You're gonna have to put a voting bar up here. You think you should get a
yes or
tattoo?
no? Go to the poll. Vote now. All right. So I was asking Corey about like when you press these things on, it's not an exact science, and like how do you know like when it's done versus when it's not done? So the top one, is that one done now,
Yep,
Corey?
that's
so,
riveted.
Yeah. So that one's riveted, whatever that means. It's pressed out, I guess. And then the bottom one, he already did a little bit of the way, right? It's about halfway done.
I haven't even started that.
Oh, you haven't even started it? Okay,
Yeah.
so there you go. So I think that's one of the hardest things. People mess these up all the time, right?
Yeah.
They either press them on too much.
Yeah, it's easy to break them,
Yeah.
and it's easy to not fully seat it.
Uh-huh. Which would just, your chain would go flying off while you're riding.
Yeah, I mean the master link would fly off, and that'd be really bad.
So yeah, make sure a professional does it. All right, and then the last thing to do here before we put the bike back together is to tension the chain properly, which is surprisingly easy to do on a Ducati, using the eccentric hub and the correct tools. Just straighten it on out. Look at that, guys. That looks so good. Hell yeah. Good job, Corey. Guys, check it out. This is Trevor's race bike. If you don't know Trevor, that's one of the sales manager here. Look at this thing. They said it sounds good. Let's see. Oh, it does actually sound good. Okay. Holy shit balls. Wow. Alrighty then. Is that a full system?
Yeah, Graves.
Wow, dude. Dear God. Okay then.
It looks a little shitty, but it works good.
It's a track bike, you know?
Yeah.
That you just throw across the road and ramp off of things, and it works.
Yeah.
All right, so last things we're doing, he just torqued down the front sprocket. He's gonna torque down the rear axle nut, and in order to do that, he put some tape over this so that we don't scratch up the Duca bike nut. And then what does that go to? Is it like 150 or something?
169 foot-pounds.
169 foot-pounds.
230 newton-meters.
My favorite number.
Yep.
All right, and there she is, boys. Done for the day. The lightweight, super light chain and sprockets from Manny at Moto Million. There's gonna be discount codes in the description below. That looks absolutely phenomenal. 2.5 pounds of rotating mass combined with the 7.5 pounds with our custom mag wheels, and you get 10 pounds of rotating mass, over 40 pounds of weight savings total. And I can't wait to try it out. Next time, in the next episode, we're gonna do carbon, put all the carbon accent pieces on, and I'll take it out for a spin, see if I can tell a difference with something like this. I think I should be able to, especially with stopping and starting with the rotating mass. Teens is smacking my ass. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it, guys. So shout out to Corey. Thank you for your help, brother, and John for fitting me in like he always does. Teens for the unboxings, okay, yeah. But yeah, if you guys need anything, Santa Barbara Ducati, continue to support the shop, we really appreciate it. And then if you want to be entered to win this bike or our custom Streetfighter, Campisi Customs on Patreon, it's always the first link in the description below. We might be getting full carbon for our Streetfighter, so I can actually do that build how I wanted it to be. So stay tuned for that, it's gonna be freaking crazy. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. We'll see you guys in the next video.